Cuban Missile Crisis. Hello, I am here representing President John F. Kennedy and the American government. Nice to meet you. American emissary puts out his hand. The Russian emissary shakes his hand.
Good evening. I'm here representing President Nikita Khrushchev and the Soviet Union. Nice to meet you too.
We have sent our U-2 spy planes over Cuba and have found many weapons. We found Russian-built MiG-21 fighters and 11-20 light bombers, not to mention surface-to-air missile sites at 8 different locations. We even informed that you are building a missile base in Cuba as well. What do you have to say about this?
I am not here to agree with you or tell you that you are wrong. I just want to prevent us from going to war. Those weapons are for defensive purposes only.
You do realize that we are only days away from attacking Cuba.
I do realize this, and that is why we are here, because that would mean war, and we want to figure out a way to avoid war.
The only way for this to not happen is for Russia to stop supplying Cuba with nuclear weapons, and for Cuba to turn over all their weapons immediately. As Khrushchev said, the Soviet Union cannot fail to reject the demands of the United States.
The only way this will happen is if America agrees not to attack Cuba, and that means not helping anyone else who wants to attack them either. If you attack Cuba, this will hurt the communist cause greatly, and this is why we are helping Cuba in the first place. If you agree, we will pull out all our troops and stop assisting Cuba's military.
How do we know you are telling the truth? We need to make sure all the nuclear weapons are out of Cuba.
We are willing to let the United Nations watch that all the weapons have been removed, as long as you promise not to invade Cuba. We also want you to remove all your missiles from Turkey and Italy.
American emissary stands and puts out his hand. The Russian emissary stands and shakes his hand. Sounds like a deal we can work with. I will let your offer be known, and we will hopefully be able to end this missile crisis. Thank you for your cooperation. We will keep in touch.
Thank you. I look forward to the end of this as well. By the way, America and Cuba never fought again. Thank God.
American emissary, Mark.
Russian emissary, Naija. Narrator 1, Ivana.
Narrator 2, Talia.
5, Mark, Naija, Ivana,
Talia.
Animation of 2011. Thank you, Mr. Larrabee.